Hello, adventurers! My name is Chance. Welcome to my spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 78th episode of our Feat series. Man, home stretch. Oh, it's so good. In any case, today we're going to be taking a look at Skill Expert, which I don't know, man. I feel like this and the pre-existing feat skilled are going to be bumping into heads with each other, and I think skill expert, most would agree, is a superior feat between the two. So I'm not necessarily a huge fan of feats directly outshining each other. However, that being said, I suppose it comes down to playstyle and what your end goal for the character is. So, I don't know, who knows. Check out the video on Skilled if you want to know what's going on there. That being said, actually, if you want to check out the full feat playlist, just click on that little eye icon in the top corner there, or wait until the end of the video and click on one of the end cards. We have, once again, like 78 plus episodes in there, so yeah, just be mindful of that. In any case, today we're going to be diving into Skill Expert, found in the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything book that was recently released. Now let's take a moment here and dive into its description. So right out of the gate, you get +1 to any ability score, which is sweet. And then you gain proficiency in one skill of your choice, and you also choose one skill in which you have proficiency, and you gain expertise with that skill. Expertise, if you're not familiar, it doubles your proficiency bonus. Pretty good stuff, at least regarding that particular skill that's chosen, of course. It's really nice. It is going to be worth noting that the feat does provide some additional text, namely the skill you choose must be the one that isn't benefiting from a feature such as expertise that doubles your proficiency bonus. So no quadruple proficiency bonuses, at least not using this feat. To the best of my knowledge, there isn't a way to gain quadruple proficiency. At least not to the best of my knowledge. There might be like a weird exploit, but I've never seen it, so there's that. Let me know down beneath if you know a way to do it. Now let's quickly go through the walkthrough here. So it is a relatively simple feat, +1 to any ability score, proficiency in one skill, and gain expertise with a skill you're already proficient in. Really simple, really nice. How useful is it though? That's kind of the question. Odds are it really does come down to play style, and it really does come down to like the end goal of your particular character, or even the campaign in which you're operating in. What do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at my personal thoughts here. So out of the gate, every once in a while I'll meet a player who wants to have a character that really isn't bad at anything. Kind of like a jack of all trades, if you want to look at it that way. And to those characters, if you grab Skill Expert, Skilled, take some levels in Bard, grab some in Rogue, you're likely to hit that point relatively quick. A verdict's out on how well Bard and Rogue really synergize together. I think they do quite well, especially if you go with the Assassin, but Assassinate is just a really good ability, and then you rely on the Bard for dealing just solid amounts of DPS. I think the Lore Bard works best with it. I can't remember. There's a weird build out there. Personally, I've never played it, but it's kind of irrelevant for the sake of this video. So if that's what you want for your character, to have proficiency in damn near everything, then this is a pretty solid way to go about that. There's also going to be circumstances where you're playing games that require you to make a ton of checks, either because that's something to do with the setting or the story. For example, if you have amnesia and you need to remember things, and the only way you can remember is through history checks, and you don't have proficiency in history and you're sick and tired of failing these rolls, this would be a good way of hedging your bets against that. That being said, outside of those two uses, it's okay. Having proficiency and certainly expertise in any skill you're likely to use is certainly a benefit, no matter what. And then +1 to any ability score is super nice as well, so there's no real drawbacks in taking this. Looking at it again and really thinking about it, I do think this is one of the stronger feats that's out there currently. That being said, its usefulness really does come down to the person who's choosing it and to the DM as well, so just bear that in mind before you pick it. That being said, let me know what you think about Skill Expert down beneath in the comments section. Be sure to mention any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, build ideas, or just ideas in general. And if you'd like to get access to a free one-shot, go over to the Guild Hall, links down beneath, and use code WELCOME, and it'll be yours. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and as always, happy adventuring.